Well, over the last several years, MSC has been expanding and growing at a very, very rapid rate, and now they're adding a new home port here in the U.S. What's going on, everybody? My name is Brandon. If you like cruise news, cruise vlogs, and ship tours, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that notification bell to be notified every time we upload a new video. Anyways, let's dive right in. So like I mentioned, MSC over the last several years has really been expanding over the last few years rapidly, as they've pretty much added at least one brand new ship and one very large ship every single year for the last probably 6 to 7 years. It really does seem, ever since they started the Seaside class, it seems like they've got now 4 Seaside class, whether they're Seaside or Seaside Evo, Meraviglia Plus, and now we have 200,000 ton ships coming from MSC. The World Europa, that's already out. World America coming to Miami very soon, now next year technically. And then they just recently announced the order of 2 more of those world-class ships. So lots of ships coming over the last few years and next few years to come. And with them continuing to want to expand here in the United States, they're going to start running out of space here in Florida. They already have a ship up here in Canaveral. They have, I believe, 2 or 3 in Miami, 1 up in New York. Meraviglia is up in New York. But now, just recently, they did announce that they're planning to expand over to Galveston, Texas. There has been rumblings in the past that they have wanted to go over there, and they may even be building a new terminal over there. And that does seem to be the case, as just the other day they announced the MSC Seascape will be calling Galveston, Texas home. MSC Seascape is the most recent of the Seaside class, sitting in at about 170,000 or just shy of 170,000 tons. Being the largest of the Seaside class, not really their largest ship in the fleet, as that belongs to the World Europa. But the Seascape joined the fleet back in late 2022 and has been sailing from Miami doing 7-day cruises ever since. And now it seems like she will be sailing November 2025, so late 2025. We've got a long time until this technically happens, but she will be joining the lineup in Galveston, Texas in November of 2025, the first time MSC has ever sailed from the Lone Star State. And this is also really great news, because not only has MSC been growing at a very rapid rate, but it does seem that Galveston, Texas has also been expanding at a very rapid rate, as they did just get the brand new Carnival Jubilee. They also have Voyager of the Seas that just came over there. Lots of ships. They have several Carnival ships. They have about 5 Carnival ships. It's either 4 or 5. I can't remember off the top of my head. But there are about 4 or 5 ships for Carnival Cruise Line that are going to be sailing from Galveston, Texas within the next year to 2. And then, of course, now we have MSC joining that lineup. Norwegian Cruise Line has the Prima sailing there pretty soon, I believe. And, of course, we have Royal Caribbean that sails a couple ships out of there as well. So lots of ships coming over to Galveston, Texas over the next few years. Very exciting times for the Lone Star State. With the arrival of Carnival Jubilee, they had that terminal completely redone for about a $50 million refit just for Carnival Jubilee. Pretty much updating the terminal, getting it all ready to go, and making it as efficient as possible for Carnival Jubilee. Galveston has been trying to pursue a 4th terminal at the port, and if this actually goes through, it's about a $140 million terminal, and would be Terminal 16, or the 4th cruise terminal there for them, but it would be called Terminal 16, and it is likely that MSC Cruises would be the suitor for this brand new terminal if that did become the case. I'm sure that will happen, or there'll have to be some sort of new terminal, because, as I mentioned, there are a lot of ships coming up for Galveston, Texas over the next couple of years. So that's all I have for today's video. That's our cruise news. Have you ever sailed with MSC Cruises? They are on my list. I just never get a chance to sail with them. I've been wanting to sail with them for quite some time, but I do really want to sail on MSC soon. So maybe now that they have a ship here in Canaveral over the last couple of years, but they have the Seashore here, which is a direct sister ship to the Seascape. Maybe I'll get to sail on her soon. But let me know in the comments, have you sailed on MSC Cruises before? And how did you like it? Let me know, again, in the comments below, and we'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching, and have a good one.